Welcome back to KXII 12 News at 4. The Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge is hosting a bird walk in mid-November as migrating birds make their stop at the refuge. So today, Friends of Hagerman volunteer Dr. Wayne Meyer is joining us today to tell us all about it. But first, can you give us an update on how Hagerman is doing during the shutdown?
Right. Because of the shutdown, we cannot do anything indoors.
Okay.
We cannot do anything that involves a government vehicle.
Okay.
But the Friends of Hagerman organization is still allowed to do events like our upcoming bird walk because we're going to be outside and we're not going to use any government facilities.
Perfect. Nature's never shut down, right?
Nature never shuts down. Exactly right.
So you're here to tell us about bird migration, and you are a bird scientist. Tell me how to pronounce that.
Ornithologist.
Ornithologist. Okay, sounds good. So tell us all the birds that are going to be passing through.
So we are going to have all kinds of stuff. In fact, we already have had a lot of things come through. Fall migration is really drawn out. In July, we started with the shorebirds from the Arctic that failed to breed. They came up back home early. In September, a lot of the land birds came through the area, and in October, the ducks, and now it's November, and the geese are finally starting to arrive. We did a bird census on Tuesday. We had one group of 17 snow geese.
Oh, wow.
So they are finally starting to trickle in, and the fields are ready for them.
Yeah, I think I've heard some, honking in the sky.
Right, right. And of course, the resident Canada geese have been here all year round.
Sure, makes sense. Very exciting. Okay, so then tell us about the Christmas bird count.
Right, so I run the Christmas bird count. This is something that happens every year. It's run by the National Audubon Society, and people get together and count all the birds they can find in a circle that's about 15 miles in diameter.
Okay.
For those of you who know the area well, our center of the circle is at Cook's Corner.
Okay.
Which means people who live in, say, Sherwood Shores, down to Gordonville, not quite Sadler, unfortunately, because there's a lot of people that live in Sadler that want to give me data. Over to the airport, all of Pottsboro, and anything in between. What we really need is people who can help us with bird watching from their own backyard.
Okay.
Right? We have a bunch of people who go around and walk areas and drive areas, but we can't go into people's yards. And so if people who have bird feeders can just take a few minutes and watch their feeders, we can get a lot of useful data and add some birds to our list.
Okay.
Now, the way that works is you want to report the maximum number of each species that you see. So if you, for instance, you're at your backyard feeder, in the morning you see 5 chickadees, at lunchtime you see 8 chickadees, and in the afternoon you see 4 chickadees, then you would only record 8.
Oh, I see.
Because you might be double counting if you recorded every single one.
Right, that makes sense.
And then just keep track of how much time you spend watching and send me the data.
Do people need to sign up for this, or?
For feeder watching, no.
Okay, exciting.
Now, we also let people join us for the driving and walking part.
Okay.
If the government opens up, we'll meet in the visitor center, but otherwise it looks like we're going to have to meet at the parking lot.
Okay, so to be
determined.
Determined, yes. Okay.
Knock on wood, they're going to let us back in.
All right, fingers crossed. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
You're very welcome.
We will, of course, have all of those ways to contact y'all linked in our story for today. So thanks so much. We'll be right back with the full forecast next.